Siemanko, z tej strony Germano z kanału RaczejKonsolowo i dziś zapraszam Was na wspólne oglądanie Nintendo Direct, Indie Directa dokładnie, czyli tej takiej Nintendo Directa w wersji indyczkowej. Półgodzinny materiał, tak nagle z dupy zapowiedziany na Twitterze, pomyślałem sobie, skoczę przed kamerę, przed mikrofon wieczorem i zobaczymy coś, co też Nintendo zapowiedziało. Tam się często pojawiają fajne indyki pierwszy raz, które wpadają od razu na przykład na pstryczka w ciągu tygodnia, czy w ogóle od razu są dostępne. A wiadomo, że potem trafią tak naprawdę na PS5 czy na inne konsole Sony bardzo szybko, więc chociażby z tego powodu, żeby zobaczyć, jakie fajne indyki gdzieś tam nadchodzą na Playa za jakiś czas, warto to obejrzeć, więc ja już sobie klikam tutaj na ten materiał. Ogłoszenie covidowe. O, jakieś bąbelki.
Hello. And welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Paul. We're back to show you some indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Let's dive right in.
Super. Tak, to jest to. Tak, śliczniutkie. Fuck me, ale to super jest. Ale bym w to grał na Wicie, o Jezu. Palce lizać.
Fans of classic RPGs with modernized elements will want to check out Sea of Stars. It tells the story of two children of the solstice, a lunar monk and a solar blade dancer. They must combine the powers of the sun and the moon to perform eclipse magic, the only thing that can fend off monsters created by an evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer.
Fluid and engaging turn-based combat. Stunning dynamic lighting. A world where you can traverse freely and explore every nook and cranny. And that's just
ten soundtrack.
Not to mention the incredibly moving story with plenty of twists and turns. It's also set in the same universe as The Messenger and serves as a prequel. But don't worry, you don't need to have played The Messenger to fully enjoy this gorgeous game.
And get this, some of the music was composed by none other than the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, who composed music for Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Sea of Stars launches on Nintendo Switch Holiday 2022.
Chyba wszędzie, bo to też było zapowiedziane już na Playkę. Też fajne. Wygląda trochę jak rozwiązywanie zagadek w Zeldzie, chciałem powiedzieć. Też fajne.
嗨，我是志全。
嗨，我是 Nate，我们是 Underscore Team，很高兴有机会带来这款游戏。
Z Tajwanu chłopaki.
希望借由 Asia 与 Lisha 的冒险旅程，可以让我们重新体验到人生当中会面临到许多痛苦
Z
的
kraju
选择。
Tajwan.
这也是我们创作 Alicia 的
Kraju,
初衷
który。jest osobnym krajem,
可以开始寻找
nie żadną
伙伴
częścią
因为
Chin.
Alicia 接下来会在 Switch 上与大家见面，利用独特的操作玩法，我们也预期可以为你与伙伴之间带来非常不一样的体验。我们 Switch 上见吧，拜。
There's plenty to admire in this puzzle adventure game. For twin sisters Aisha and Lisha, cooperation is key in safely navigating this deserted temple. The game makes creative use of the various input options available on Nintendo Switch. Each sister is controlled differently, and you can control both via solo or local co-op play.
O, more fajnie, w
With
koopie.
Aisha, you'll use motion controls with Joy-Con controllers in TV mode. And with Lisha, you'll use touch controls to guide the helper robot Ambu in handheld mode.
Nice.
However you choose to play, you'll need the sisters to work together by exchanging clues and operating devices that can help you go deeper inside the temple. But be careful, it's filled with all sorts of menacing monsters and treacherous traps, some of which can trigger different endings. The heartfelt,
Inspiracje
overlapping
Zeldą
music when
są,
playing with the
no przynajmniej ja
fun,
widzę
coupled
bardzo
with
dużo
the
tego.
emotional story will complement your journey to uncover the
Tak,
secrets residing
chodzi mi
within.
tylko stylem, tak, tego.
Alicia, the Oblivion of Twin Goddesses,
Lochu.
launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch, spring
Alicia.
2022.
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe. We're two brothers who started our own indie studio in order to make a classic point-and-click adventure game. Today, we're excited to announce our debut title, Locomotive.
Set aboard a 1930s express train, you find yourself caught in the middle of a deadly mystery, full of twists, turns, and larger-than-life characters. Soul-satisfying puzzles and clear your name once and for all.
We both grew up playing point-and-click adventure games, and it's been a long-term ambition for us to put our own spin on it.
We can't wait for you to play Locomotive when it comes to the Nintendo Switch system.
Welcome aboard the Royce Express, where
Znowu
our
piksele.
guests indulge in luxury travel, fine dining, and murder. Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer, a would-be detective, and Her Majesty's Secret Service. There's just one problem. They're the suspects. With puzzles to solve, palms to grease, and clues to uncover. They'd better prove their innocence fast, or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts. It's Locomotive!
Chucklefish.
Ooh, I do love me a good
Coś
murder
mi to mówi,
mystery.
Then
Chucklefish.
you'll love Locomotive, a single-player point-and-click comedy adventure. Climb aboard the Royce Express and investigate the suspicious death
Point and
of
clicky
Lady
to nie jest moja
Interval.
bajka.
You'll play as a straight-laced lawyer, an amateur detective, and
Kiedyś wziąłem na
undercover
trip
agent with different
za
points in the
granicę do
story.
klienta.
Along the
Chyba
way,
to
you'll
była
meet a fully voiced
Read Only
cast of
Memories,
quirky
chyba tak się nazywała ta gra.
characters and solve head-scratching
2000
puzzles to
coś tam,
prove
takie
your
futurystyczna nazwa.
innocence. Figure out
5
who
minut
done
chyba
it
wytrzymałem
and what
z tym tytułem.
locomotive
Nie jestem
inspired
stworzony
them to
do
murder
point
in the
and
first
clicków.
place. Locomotive steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch Summer 2022.
Rama, wake up! It's almost 1 p.m., you sleepyhead. Your friends are waiting for you. Come on!
Chciałem powiedzieć, że trochę mi Florence przypomina, ale...
I miss you too, Rama. But you need to live your life.
Fajnie.
On behalf of the Pixelnesia team from Indonesia, I'm proud to announce our upcoming game, After Love EP. After Love EP is a modern-day story of music, loss, acceptance, loving others as well as yourself. While the game is
Czyli
heavily
Nintendo
inspired
gdzieś
by
tam
the aesthetic
pogrzebało
and
w
storytelling
azjatyckim
format of
rynku,
the
jeśli chodzi o
Japanese
indyki.
manga. The game itself is set in Jakarta. We want players to experience this vibrant place we call home, which is also considered as the melting pot of the multicultural people of Indonesia. We cannot wait to let you experience our unique narrative adventure and explore our interpretation of Jakarta.
From the creative director of What Comes After and Coffee Talk comes a stirring narrative about love, loss, and lyricism. Set in Jakarta, Indonesia, After Love EP focuses on young musician Rama, who struggles to compose music after his girlfriend Chinta passes away. By communicating with Chinta's voice inside his head, Rama will learn how to cope with grief, forge new relationships, and even potentially love again.
A mixtape of visual novel, rhythm game, and narrative adventure, After Love EP
Podoba mi się ten
challenges you to
styl.
complete an EP of music to fulfill a promise made to Chinta. There are multiple endings based on the choices you make, as well as an original soundtrack from Indonesian band Alfalfa, and striking art direction from Soyatu.
Start anew in Afterlove EP, launching on Nintendo Switch summer 2022.
Spoko. O, gotowanie jako ten. Fried banana. Jako ulepszenia w rogaliku, tak?
I'm hungry. I've got the munchies. Dungeon munchies, that is.
Then this 2D side-scrolling action platformer should definitely satisfy your craving. You are dead. Well, you were dead, and now you've been revived in a mysterious underground facility. But forget hanging around here. You've got to get out.
With the help of the undead necrochef Simmer, you'll hunt down monsters, then cook and eat them. There are around 100 dishes that provide
Nice.
various abilities. One dish, for example, might give you the power to serve up new combos.
So you are what you eat.
Literally, this game is a great place to get locally sourced and farm fresh monsters. So mix and match to get the right meal for your playstyle.
No ciekaw jestem, jak bardzo będzie to customizowalne. Trochę mi to przypomina Binding of Isaac. W takim kontekście, że ja też Isaaca bardzo za to sobie cenię, że tam wszystkie, dosłownie wszystkie power-upy z sobą wchodziły w jakkolwiek reakcje i można było je z sobą
Jeg er
mieszać.
spilinstruktør og lyddesigner hos Bedtime Games. Jeg har lavet spilmusik i over 10 år. Vores kommende spil, Figment 2, er fyldt med masser af musical boss fights og andre lydlækkerier. For at få de mest punchy lyde, har jeg været ude ved mit træsvær og smadret på havegriller og kaffekanner. Musikken i Figment indordner sig efter dig. Vi har brugt rigtig meget energi på at få lyd, musik og gameplay til at spille sammen. Og vi glæder os rigtig meget til at vise
W
spillet.
fajnym budynku mają studio.
I'm coming back to the surface. I need time to make things right. So hold on and soon comes the day.
Ładniutkie.
We're already on to the next segment?
Yep, this isn't a figment of your imagination.
Oh, very funny. In this musical puzzle adventure game, you'll make your way through a rhythmic world set in the human mind. Unfortunately, nightmares are spreading chaos everywhere. It's up to you to put an end to
Trochę
their
jak
fearsome
Psychonauts.
schemes. Play solo or locally with a friend as you wield your trusty sword in engaging combat. Manipulate environments to solve compelling puzzles, and have symphonic showdowns against some musically menacing bosses.
That sounds like trouble. Or trouble.
Ugh. Figment 2, Creed Valley begins its symphony on Nintendo Switch February 2022.
Też spoko.
A free demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Na razie wszystko jest dosyć późno.
Investing? Check. Drawing? Check. Surviving on the moon? Check that too. A slew of board games from developer Oink Games are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Go on thrilling
Właśnie
and
chciałem
risky
powiedzieć, jak
treasure
ten
hunts in
Jack
deep
Party,
sea
czy jak się tam
adventure.
nazywa ten pack.
Become the biggest investor in startups. Catch the sketchy rogue and don't get caught in A Fake Artist Goes to New York. And recover supplies with your fellow
Party pack.
astronauts to
Jack.
survive in
Jak się nazywają
Moon
te party
Adventure.
paki z tymi grami na
The
play,
games are designed to be easy
które
to
się telefonu
understand.
używa?
They also capture and recreate the feel of their original
Pamiętam.
tabletop versions.
You can play all the games, locally and online, so you can play with friends near and far. Get together and play on one system, or create a room with friends. More games will
W
also
sumie do
be added
pracy
in the
może by nam się
future.
to przydało.
Start a game night with Let's Play Oink Games. Launching
Chciałem
as a
właśnie
timed
powiedzieć, że jest mało
console
tytułów, które są
exclusive on
dostępne od
Nintendo
zaraz, a
Switch
zawsze
later
to gdzieś
today.
na tych directach było takie popularne.
Hi, I'm Javier, CEO and programmer at Hero Studios. Hi, I'm Iris. I'm working as an environment artist for our upcoming title, Endling, Extinction is Forever.
We wanted to create a game that raises awareness about how the world may be in the near future if we don't change our consumption habits.
The environment is mainly presented during night, since we want to emphasize a fox's natural behavior and contrast a calm but deteriorating world and human threats during the day.
We hope that Endling may encourage everyone to reflect, but also that players around the world can enjoy its story, gameplay, and cuteness.
Widziałem już to.
As the last mother fox in Endling, Extinction is Forever, you'll need to keep your 3 cubs alive and lead them to safety in a world ravaged by humanity.
In this game, blending stealth, survival, and adventure, you'll make your way through devastated environments to reach the one place on Earth where humans can't hurt you. Along the way, you'll hunt other animals to feed your cubs, as well as teach them new skills to make them less vulnerable to predators. I really hope they make it.
I do too. But in the end, how many of your cubs survive the perilous journey is up to you.
Endling, Extinction is Forever.
Poważne.
Launches on Nintendo Switch
Chyba to już gdzieś
spring
widziałem.
2022.
Here's more info about the skateboarding action platformer OlliOlli World from our friends at Roll7 and Private
To też się
Division.
fajnie zapowiada.
Far across the OlliOlli world is Radlandia, a nation forged by the skate gods. Join your crew and travel across our beautiful land. Wall ride among the trees, forge new paths through the desert, or cross moving platforms in picturesque Sketchside. You'll see some weird stuff along the way. But don't worry, that's just part of your journey to Nirvana. There you'll compete with champions, challenging each other's skills to win rewards, and create new routes to share with your friends. So come shred by the sea, chase a bee, meet a tree, get on down to Radlandia and achieve Nirvana.
Bardzo fajny design.
Bonus items? Oh, nice. Get me some of those.
OlliOlli World rolls onto Nintendo Switch February 8th, 2022.
Private Division.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Hi, I'm Banner Rudis, director of River City Girls 2.
And I'm Colleen Fannin, producer of River City Girls 2.
I've been a River City fan since the days of the Nintendo Entertainment System, and in fact, this is the 3rd River City game I've worked on. So I'm thrilled to bring you an all-new adventure starring Misako, Kyoko, Kunio, and Ricky.
We were blown away by the response to the first River City Girls. So, for the sequel, we're including everything players loved about the original, plus a whole lot more, including online co-op.
We're working really hard to get this game into your hands as soon as possible. In the meantime, please enjoy our debut trailer for River City Girls 2.
Nice.
More baddies to take down? Let's go!
Right there with ya. WayForward is back with the sequel to the acclaimed beat-em-up, River City Girls. There's trouble brewing once again in River City, with higher stakes, meaner streets, and even more over-the-top humor. Take control of one of 6 characters, including returning powerhouses Kyoko and Misako. Each character has their own fighting style and upgradable movesets, which you'll need as you set off on a new quest, picking up where the first game left off.
And when we say new, we mean it. New moves, enemies, areas, items, and a new soundtrack by the first game's composer, Megan McDuffie. Not to mention
Bardziej się kojarzy
branching
właśnie
paths,
jej
as well
muzykę.
as return of a familiar foe. Get the fists flying solo or team up with a friend, locally or online. What do you say, Paul? Ready to give some
Spoko to
goons the
wygląda.
old 1-2?
Oh, heck yeah!
River City Girls 2 punches its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2022. We've got several more indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. From painting the world to a management sim with dinosaurs. Enjoy!
To też będzie jakaś szybka reklamówka. To już bym wolał grać w tego Jurassic Parka. O! Don't Starve Together? Dopiero teraz na Switchu? W sumie. O, Chicory. No tak, dostępne teraz, bo to na Playu wylądowało najpierw. Jakaś taka party gierka. Sorry. Urana, jakaś śmieszna animacja. O tym już dużo słyszałem. Ślicznie wygląda. Masa pracy na pewno musiała zostać włożona w tą.
That's all for today's Indie World.
Okej, dobra, czyli koniec.
Or not.
O!
We've got one more game. Check it out.
Co, wszyscy czekaliście na Silk Song? Niedoczekanie. Florence? Inna kreska.
The critically acclaimed RPG Omori is making its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Travel back and forth between two strange and vibrant
Critically
worlds,
acclaimed?
each one brimming with colorful friends and foes to uncover a forgotten past. You'll experience an unconventional story.
Pierwszy raz o tym słyszę. Jak na coś, co jest critically acclaimed, to tak.
Illustrations by renowned artist Omocat, who also produced, wrote, directed, and coded much of the game. Omori does lean into some heavy topics, so be prepared. It's quite the journey.
Omori launches on Nintendo Switch spring 2022.
Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, czym to jest.
And that's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the lineup of games in today's showcase.
As always, we'd like to thank everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to
No
stay
dobrze,
up to
okej,
date on
to w
all
takim
the
razie to by
latest
było
news
tyle.
from Indie World. Until next time.
No to w takim razie na pewno na pierwszym miejscu jest Sea of Stars, które było pokazane na samym początku, nie? To oczywiście Nawet nie podlega żadnej tam dyskusji. To na ten tytuł już od dłuższego czasu gdzieś tam czekam, mi się podobał. Jest to na pewno super. A potem coś takiego, co mi jeszcze zapadło w głowę, właśnie tak zdaję sprawę, że tytułów jakoś tak nie zapamiętałem za bardzo. Natomiast ten zombie Dungeon Munchin, czy Dungeon Munchies, czy jakoś tak się nazywał ten tytuł, czyli ten, gdzie się budzimy tym zombiakiem i gotujemy tam, żeby zdobywać te nowe moce, to wyglądało fajnie. To tak jakoś też zapamiętałem. Ale generalnie tak muszę powiedzieć, że cały pokaz był ok. Że wiadomo, to są indyki, więc nie ma się jakby czego spodziewać. Na Hollow Knighta oczywiście nawet nie czekałem na Hollow Knighta, że cokolwiek z tego będzie. Więc każdy z indyków wyglądał no jak jakiś ciekawy indie produkcja, więc nie, wydaje mi się, że spoko. Jestem aż ciekaw, jak bardzo będzie hejt leciał na ten pokaz gdzieś tam w sieci, natomiast ja uważam, że było to nawet całkiem spoko do oglądania te 20 minut. Nie żałuję, że tutaj spędziłem. Żeby się chociaż, tak mówię, przekonać, co tam się w świecie dzieje, jakie produkcje gdzieś tam się pojawiają, które pewnie za jakiś czas po prostu trafią na playkę. No dobra, i to by było tyle, więc dzięki za oglądanie, do następnego materiału i cześć, pa pa.